जय सीताराम राधे श्याम। सिया राम की जय, सिया राम की जय, राधे श्याम की जय। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, राम हरे हरे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंदाय नमो नमः, श्री रामचंद्राय नमो नमः, सीता माताय नमो नमः। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय जय जय। जय सीताराम, जय राधे श्याम। As you all know, dear friends, I am Jagannath Panda. I started one of the beautiful lessons from Vidura's history. Vidura was one of the great personality in the history of Mahabharata, and he was a great knowledgeous person. At the time of need, he was always focusing, he was always giving timely tips and instructions to the Dhritarashtra, but unfortunately somehow Dhritarashtra was unable to listen to his words at the during the course of Duryodhana's talk. He always given priority to Duryodhana. In spite of Vidur's talk. So we discussed yesterday up to sloka number 30, Vidur's talk, Vidur's lesson. So today we are going to discuss up to from 31. So my dear viewers, my dear great hearts, first of all I am bowing my head in front of all of you. As you are watching my videos, please like it, and if you just focusing on my sense of talking, then please subscribe, but I am not forcing you to subscribe my channel. My main motive is to talk about good things and spread some good things in the society. That's why as a squirrel I can just change some subtle change I can bring in the society, through which we can make our path towards a positive thought. Our next generation will inspire by us that yes, my father was doing like this, my parents were doing like this in this thought. So my main intentions, I have also started about Bhagavad Gita, and now I am just yesterday I just started the VIDURA NITI. Okay, so let's see and dive into the VIDURA NITI number sloka number 31. Okay, Jai Sri Ram. न हृष्यत्यात्म सम्माने नापमानेन तप्यते गंगोहृद इवाख्यभ्यो जस पंडित उच्यते. Who is Pandit? Vidur is telling who is Pandit. He alone deserves to be called a Pandit who doesn't feel over elated when praised, condemnation doesn't depress him. His mind is like a large whirlpool in the Ganges, always ebullient. So Vidur told, who doesn't feel overwhelmed, who doesn't feel overexcited by listening his or her praise, and at the same time, whenever he or she is getting condemnation, he doesn't react so and depress, anxiety, all things are not coming to him. He is a great personality. Okay. तत्त्वज्ञ सर्वभूतानां योगज्ञ सर्वकर्मणां उपायज्ञो मनुष्याणां नर पंडित उच्यते. A pandita is aware of the reality of life. He is dexterous in all activity. He can unravel any knot among human beings. प्रभृत वाक्यवित्रकथाः ऊह्यवान् प्रतिभावान् आसु ग्रंथस्य वक्ता च जस पंडित उच्यते. We know him as a pandit who is fluent in speech, whose choice of words is unique, who argues well and is intellectually brilliant. A pandit can elucidate the essence of a literary work with felicity. Srutrang pragyanugam jasya pragya chaiva sudanuga अस्मभिन्नाय मध्यदाः पंडितख्यालवेत्सः. He alone is entitled to be called a Pandit whose learning is guided by intellect and whose intellect is molded by his education. He never transgresses the limits of decency. Asrutascha samunnadho daridrascha mahamanaha arthascha karmana presyur mudha ityuchyate budhaihi. The Pandits call a man a fool who always illiterate thinks too much of himself and who, though a pauper dreams rich, such a fool desires to grow rich without effort. Such a fool desires to grow rich without effort. It's real. But nowadays the maximum peoples, most often the peoples think about their richness but without giving their effort. They are only sitting, idle sitting and thinking about how can I reach, how can I become rich, how can I be a millionaire, billionaire. These thoughts are coming to their mind and they are not doing anything. Simply they are wasting their time over telephone, just scrolling the Instagram and WhatsApp. That's all. So in this way you can change your mind because action taker can gain something. So somehow we have to take some actions, and the actions may be small, may be big, that doesn't matter. Matter is that how precisely, how in a good manner you are just taking your action. Your action may be small, but it will be taken to a bigger step in future. But just you have to start your work and think more and more about that. But only thinking means it's not good. स्वमर्थजः परित्यज्य परार्थ मुनित मनुतिष्ठति मिथ्याचरति मित्रार्थे यस्य मूढः स उच्यते. This fool deserts his duty and looks after the interests of others. His conduct towards his friends is deceitful. अकामाना कामयति जः कामयानान परित्यज्यति बलवन्तं च यो दृष्टि तमाहुर्मूढचेतसं. He is called an idiot who befriends undesirable persons and who shuns those whose company he ought to seek. For no rhyme or reason he courts enmity of the powerful. अमित्रं कुरुते मित्रं मित्रं दृष्टिहीनस्ति च कर्मचारवती दृष्टं तमाहो मूढचेतसं. Unjustifiably he makes enemies of friends while trying to befriend his enemies. He harms his friends for no reason. He is such a fool that he invariably sets out on the wrong path. He is always following the wrong path. संसारयति कृत्यानि सर्वत्र विचिकित्सते चिरं करोति क्षिप्रार्थे समूढो भरतर्षभ. O descendant of Bharat, he is stupid who unnecessarily expands the scope of his activity, who doubts everyone's intentions and who delays what can be completed in a short while. Radhang pitrubhyano dati devatani na tarchati suhurmitrang nalavate tamaho mudachetasang. He is deficient in intellect who doesn't perform shraddha for his ancestors and who does not worship the devatas. He is unable to make sincere friends. Who doesn't believe in gods, how can he make sincere friends and how can be a friend of anyone? No, it is not possible. अनाहूत भविष्यति अपृष्टो बहुभासते अविश्वस्ते विश्वसीति मूढ़चेता नराधमः. He enters a house of court uninvited and speaks much when not even asked to do so. Such as lowly fool trust with the most untrustworthy persons. परं क्षिप्यति दोषेण वर्तमानः स्वयं तथा यस्य क्रुध्यत्य नीसानः स च मूढोत्तमः नरः. He is truly an idiot who, while being himself at fault, accuses others of being so. He flies into unnecessary rage although he can do nothing about the situation. आत्मनो बलमज्ञाय धर्मार्थ परिवर्जितं अलभ्य मिच्छन्ने कार्म्यान् मूढ़ बुद्धिरिहोच्यते. He is called a dunce who, without understanding his limitations, without putting any effort, violating the principle of dharma and artha, desires to possess the unattainable. अशिष्यं शास्ति ये जो राजन यश्च शून्यमुपासते कदर्थं भजते यश्च तमाहु मूढ़चेतसं. He who tenders advice to the undeserving, he worships the non-existence or shunya. The one who seeks favors with a miser is the foolish one. Artha mahantamassadya vidya mesvayame bhavam विचार विचारत्य समुन्नद्धो जस पंडित उच्यते. We call him a pandit who does not take airs even after achieving wealth, prosperity, status and education. एक संपन्न मस्नाति वस्ते वास्तस्य शोभनं जो संविध्यज्य भूतेभ्य को नुसंसरतस्ततः. Who can crueler than the one who enjoys a sumptuous meal and puts on fancy clothes without sharing the same with those who deserve his care and who depend on him. एक पापानि कुरुते फलं भुङ्क्ते महाजनः भोक्तारो भूमिमुच्यते कर्ता दोषेण लिप्यते. One person earns riches by committing evil deeds. Several others enjoy them, while the latter do not face any consequences. The former pays for his misdeeds. एकं हन्यानवा हन्यादिसुर्मुक्तो धनुष्मता बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतो सृष्ट्वा हन्यादराष्ट्रं सराजकं. A warrior's arrow might or might not kill anyone. However, a wise man's counsel may destroy a king as well as the whole kingdom. एकया द्वे विनीशश्च त्रिंशत्तुर्भिर्वसे कुरु पंच पंचजीत्वा विदित्वा वद सप्त हित्वा मुखी सुखी भव. Be happy by doing thus. Decide between the two, duty and other, with the help of one intellect. Subjugate the three, refrain, four and neutral, with the help of four, sama, dama, danda and veda. We know our five sense organs, know the six virtues of a king, that is sandhi, vigraha, give up seven faults, omancing, gambling, hunting, taking flicker, using foul language, inflicting cruel punishment and earning wealth through unfair means. एकं विसरसो हन्ति शस्त्रन्येकश्च बध्यते सराष्ट्रं सप्रजं हन्ति राजानं मंत्रविप्लव. Poison kills the one who is administered the same. A weapon kills the one who is attacked with it. However, a violation of policy and statesmanship destroys the king as well as his subjects. So in this process, always Vidur trying to explain the good things in front of Dhritarashtra, but due to the unwanted love towards Duryodhana, he was not able to listen anything from Vidur's good thoughts. But this is also a very good knowledge for us, because using this knowledge we can enhance our knowledge, we can enhance our progress in our day-to-day life. So it's a very good thing. So I think it's a very valuable thing for the real society to develop. So that's why I'm just focusing on them. So please try to listen and understand properly its meaning. Then you can understand and you can change your life. You can transform your life. Thank you. Once again, I am J.P.Sir. Welcomes you all.